I strongly believe that businesses must play an active role to create positive impact on society.
BNP Paribas Personal Finance invites you to discover On the Way, the podcast that explores the paths to responsible consumption. Whether entrepreneur, people from the world of business, or researchers, On the Way gives a voice to those who day after day are helping to develop more sustainable consumption. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy listening.
Hola, soy Juan Luis Cabeza.
Hi, I'm Juan Luis Cabeza, CEO of Social Energy. I have been involved in the entrepreneurship world since the age of 15, when I started my first business. My passion is to create businesses that generate wealth to share with others. I believe that in the 21st century, entrepreneurs and companies should embrace responsibility and develop a completely new business model where people are placed at the center. This has always been my motivation, to be able to demonstrate that there's another way of doing business. This spirit has been guiding me throughout all 47 years of my life. My journey into sustainability began in 2004. At that time, all the scientists, everyone was talking about climate change, and I became deeply committed to addressing that concern. In particular, there was a specific problem in Alcalá de Guadaira involving pollution of the Guadaira River coming from the olive sector, a very important sector in the province of Seville. The industry has been disposing of its waste into the Guadaira River for numerous years. They had been polluting for many years, and I felt compelled to take action. Together with fellow members of the civil society, we established an environmental organization named Ecologismo Positivo, because we believed that companies should shift their practices towards a more responsible and sustainable model. That was the first time I got involved in sustainability and committed to doing our part against climate change. We filed a complaint in Brussels with the Public Prosecutor's Office, and we presented a solution proposal to the businessman. We coordinated a forum involving various stakeholders, ranging from the City Council of Morón de la Frontera to environmentalists, trade unions, and members of the European Parliament. Absolutely all sectors of society came together to create the solution named Oxígeno para la Guadaira. This initiative intended a sustainable business model that could increase revenue and job opportunities without causing harm to the environment. Thanks to the implemented measures, we successfully transformed the olive industry in the province of Seville into a much cleaner and environmentally friendly sector. This marked my initial step into sustainability, towards a cleaner future where business can be successful with having positive impact on the environment. I strongly believe that business must play an active role to create positive impact on society. We can no longer generate wealth in the same manner as we did in the 20th century. As we embark on the new 21st century, during which we have already experienced a quarter, companies must embrace a new energy model and adopt sustainable practices on the way they consume resources. Companies must prioritize and place people at the center of their strategy while creating quality employment opportunities to build a more sustainable world.
Social
energy was born as a result of the government's impulse for renewable energies. We had been thinking about this idea since 2008-2009, but it wasn't until 2019 that we felt the opportunity to act, due to the urgency to mitigate climate change. We then started Social Energy with the intention of making a significant contribution at the national level to mitigate the impacts of climate change. We did it in a very simple way by utilizing energy from the sun, an abundant and renewable resource, to provide people with energy independence for the first time. Until now, people, industries, companies have always relied on large multinationals for their energy needs. However, now we can generate our own energy by installing solar panels. From our rooftops, we can produce in a clean way the energy we will consume. We started our journey with the belief that it was possible to generate a significant impact at local, regional, and national levels in our country. Since the beginning, the conviction that people could be energy self-sufficient for the first time in history has come with a strong social commitment. In addition to creating a positive environmental impact, we aim to foster positive change in our human resources. To accomplish this, we forge partnerships with foundations, institutes, and various organizations to include individuals at risk of social exclusion into our business structure. Most of our employees, around 70 to 80%, are individuals under the age of 30. They participated in a high-performance program where we offered training and preparation so they could secure quality job opportunities in the near future. The objective is to ensure their professional success and enhance their quality of life. Many of our employees come from backgrounds where they faced challenges, such as drugs-related issues or difficult living conditions. We support them, we help them to develop valuable skills, and give them opportunities to succeed in both their personal and professional lives. This commitment to our employees is very important for us. It's the most important and the strongest commitment we have as a company. Over the years, we have integrated this approach into our DNA, not only in social energy, but also in the other companies I was part of. As I mentioned earlier, I have been an entrepreneur since the age of 15, and this mindset has shaped our spirit across all companies. We don't aspire to be an ordinary or conventional company. Our aim is to be radically different, focusing on generating a positive social impact. We firmly believe that in the 21st century, companies have to stand out by being different, and that's the principle guiding our actions. In fact, this isn't something we talk about very much. I'm discussing it now to provide insight into our mission and values, but we don't talk much about this because we don't see it as something special. In fact, we believe it must be a standard for all companies in the modern era. Fortunately, many companies are also embracing this direction, not just us. I firmly believe that companies should primarily concentrate on supporting personal development and utilizing existing technologies, such as renewable energies, to create a positive environmental impact. While sometimes people might wonder what is the point of installing solar panels, let me tell you that they can be real lifesavers. Solar panels help prevent deaths by mitigating the harmful effect of pollution and carbon dioxide emissions, which are known to cause numerous diseases and cancers annually. If everyone in this country or in the world in general adopted renewable energy, these consequences would be significantly reduced. And of course, transitioning renewable energy also enhances comfort and well-being. This summer, we experienced a very sad situation when the father of a friend of mine passed away from heart stroke because he couldn't turn on the air conditioning in order to save some money. When we are 45 years old, 50 years old, 55 years old, 60 years old, and we make an investment in solar panels, we are also making an investment in comfort and health. Once you have solar panels, you are no longer worried about electricity bills because you produce your own energy from sunlight, and it's completely free. It was tough to hear about someone passing away because they couldn't afford electricity, especially when it is about a friend of yours who also happens to work as a psychologist in this company. As we age, investing in solar panels becomes more important, but it's not always easy to afford. Luckily, there are banks like CTLM that offer credit options. With their help, you can make your electricity bills lower than what you were paying before. In this way, you are investing in your future, so that when you are 70 to 75 years old, you don't have to worry about turning or not the air conditioning or heating. Generating energy from renewable sources is without any doubt very beneficial for everyone. By taking the initiative to produce energy for free, one gets energy independence from large corporations and market fluctuations, which can be influenced by factors such as geopolitical conflicts or changes in oil prices. People may have problems to afford electricity due to these fluctuations in energy costs. Choosing solar panel installation not only enhances comfort and health, but also boosts economic capacity by reducing expenses. At Social Energy, people and customers are our main priority. That's why all our customers and everyone who chooses us as their company don't have to worry about anything. We make everything as easy as possible for those interested in installing photovoltaic systems on their roofs, whether for residential or industrial purposes. In addition, we provide robust after-sales services through the lifespan of the installation, which typically is very long. Photovoltaic systems can last up to 30 years or even more. There are installations that have a 25-year warranty. I always say a fridge has a 2-year warranty, but they usually last more than 2 years. When a manufacturer offers a 25-year warranty on solar panels, it's not because they expect them to fail after 25 years. Some systems endure for 30, 32, 33, 34, or even 35 years. This investment virtually guarantees a lifetime of enhanced quality and energy independence. Therefore, it's crucial to select a company that supports you through all the process, as installations, like many aspects of life, may encounter issues. It is essential to have an approachable company such as ours that ensures a guaranteed response within 48 hours. Moreover, it's crucial that the company remains accessible to address any concerns customers may have, especially during adverse weather conditions. Recently, there have been strong winds that resulted in some solar panels being blown away. These are unexpected incidents due to natural disasters. I recall one incident happening on a Sunday, and on that very same day, we were with our clients, providing support and promptly addressing the issue by removing the displaced pieces. Within a week, the systems were reinstalled. Without a company to support you in such situations, your investment could be unsuccessful. Those are just a few of the numerous benefits of photovoltaic installations. However, without the support of a reliable and dedicated company that prioritizes customer satisfaction, these advantages can quickly turn into a significant obstacle for solar panel owners.
At
Social Energy, we have a very important commitment to equality. For us, equality is a fundamental aspect of people's freedom. It is a matter in which we are deeply committed to. In line with our values, we aim to partner with institutions and organizations that are equally committed to promoting equality. Recently, we have had the privilege of sponsoring the Women Real Betis Football Club, an opportunity that's both thrilling and significant for us. In the 21st century, the role of women holds immense importance, especially in areas like football, where they serve as symbols of gender equality in society. This sponsorship carries a great responsibility as it highlights our commitment to support empowering women. It goes beyond just that. As I mentioned, whenever we undertake something, it's driven by conviction and in line with those who share our goals. Real Betis Football has a program called Forever Green, No Planet, No Football, showcasing a deep commitment to the environment. A commitment we entirely embrace. Our perspective on life and our view on the world are completely in line with theirs. Hence, it's incredibly significant and thrilling for us to be in sync with such an important institution as Real Betis Football. In this partnership, we've also reached agreements with foundations that work in the most vulnerable neighborhoods, offering opportunities for children who have experienced challenging circumstances. We support their professional growth in an environment of equality while promoting fairness. When they're ready, we help them transition to independence by providing rental subsidies, enabling personal growth. Once they've established themselves professionally, they gain economic independence to manage their own households. Additionally, we've partnered with several foundations that align with our values, and we're committed to expanding this collaborative effort. For us, social responsibility is key, just as sustainability. I'm feeling really positive and full of hope about how the world and people are evolving. Recently, we have suffered a pandemic that seems to have changed people's mindset for the better. It's like if there's been a slight shift and now there's a heightened commitment to addressing climate change. People want to live in a more equal world. For them, it is important to achieve equality. I believe that the coming generations, those currently aged 13, 14, and 15, are particularly focused on this goal. I can see proofs of this within our workforce. Out of 320 employees, 280 are under 30 years old. This company is currently one of the top performers in Spain, thanks to its great customer service, as evidenced by our ratings on Google and Trustpilot, with a score of 4.8 out of 5. Our clients are extremely satisfied with our service, which is the result of the commitment of those upcoming generations. This generation is making effort to innovate, seeking to break away from the practices of the 20th century that harmed the planet, and ensuring that the Earth no longer suffers the difficulties it has faced. Currently, the planet suffers due to more and more consumption. But this doesn't mean that we have to stop consuming. We need to start consuming in a more responsible way. We are witnessing a growing number of companies like ours that are realizing that using renewable energies isn't expensive. It could grant immediate returns and enhances both home comfort and life quality. This shift towards renewables is creating a more sustainable world. But this shift isn't exclusive to our industry. We are witnessing significant changes here in Spain, where even major corporations like the Inditex Group are taking action by establishing second-hand clothing sections. It's not just solar panels manufacturers. Corporations in sectors as textiles, which are among the most polluting sectors, are recognizing the need for change and are attempting to turn into a new direction, innovating, doing things in a different way, such as promoting second-hand products. These are key assets for companies. Nowadays, even larger multinational corporations are aligning themselves with the objectives of the 2030 Agenda. While we may be somewhat behind schedule and face various obstacles as governmental challenges, I genuinely believe there's a strong societal commitment to collaboratively build a better future. Finally, I would like to offer some advice to everyone listening. It is possible to have a more responsible and more sustainable lifestyle. You might be wondering how to achieve this. Thanks to the technology we have nowadays, the answer is very simple. For instance, when considering buying a car, we can opt for electric or hybrid cars. Or if it is a motorcycle, it could be an electric motorcycle. If we are going to buy an appliance for our home, we should prioritize energy-efficient appliances as well as installing solar panels for clean energy consumption at home. Small actions every day, for example, separating recyclables from waste, is effortless as it will not cause any discomfort. By doing so, we will directly contribute to a brighter future for our children, our grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren. Even minor actions like properly disposing of the cigarette butts instead of littering them on beaches. It's understandable if some smokes. However, it's important to have an ashtray or designated area for disposing cigarette butts. Ideal, they should be thrown in a proper bin or trash can. It's crucial to avoid leaving them littered on the beach. Just like plastic bottles are often carelessly discarded. It's advisable to either reuse them or keep a bag handy to store them until they can be disposed of properly in the appropriate container. These small actions, easily achievable, rely on individual awareness. It's this awareness that I believe is undergoing a positive shift in a significant portion of society, and it's imperative that we spread this mindset to those who have yet to embrace it. By doing so, we can collectively contribute to leaving a healthier planet for future generations.
You can find all the episodes of On the Way on your favorite podcast platforms and on the personal-finance.BNP Paribas website. Any links or references made by guests can be found in the introductory text of each episode. And if you'd like to take to our microphone and tell us your story, please contact nicolas.meunier@bnpparibas.com. See you very soon!